Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chinxa village.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Let's go!
Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also... Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Ching... I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinxa Village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore!
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks in our single lead...
You're not really thinking that you...
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Though they are merely a group of irksome bandits. Please.
Please hide yourselves. Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. All right, then we steal those things that make a real loud bang. All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job.
You got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna... boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think...
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lanternite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys.
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble.
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts. If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? Fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately!
Ha! Get out of my way! You gonna death witch or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Country. You...
So you do recognize me then? I'll see it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here?
All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile?
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing...
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested... Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had... They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well,
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be... Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them... I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place. Yes, you too.
This is the last batch. Don't worry. The Yu Hung will be taking care of this
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that.
Come now, we both know the traveler is most capable. But
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
it seems that justice always finds its way into the world.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks?
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody.
Lady Kuching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kuching is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Cup?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say.
Oh, alright.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't...
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fire. Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go and help!
Whew.
How did the Millilith...
A burst of fireworks! Could it be the...
Whew. I guess...
Ha! Your hoarding days are over. How dare...
Oops.
Hey! Kuching!
Uh-huh?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few Sure enough, it seems... I accidentally lit the fuse.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the air.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved! Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks... By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show.
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chain. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why not?
Okay, but...
Yes, I'll be there.
I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really... Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knock... Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has...
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times.
Zhongli, we're back!
Ah, you've returned.
You are also acquaintances?
Yes, we sure are!
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well-connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me...
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip? I see. Well, traveler...
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Keqing to rest more, with just as... If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food. Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the... Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at... He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day. So he's then... ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That wouldn't make sense.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like...
Paimon didn't think this far.
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Keqing, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story?
Okay. Let Paimon think. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is...
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo!
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the...
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the that should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that, hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cook.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him. Oh, right! And there's another saying. Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore. And he has...
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties, the story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now, if all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhongli says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go go find Kuching.
I wish you luck.
Matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce Village.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the millilith to increase...
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there is...
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I...
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will...
Okay. Also...
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are here.
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to.
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters. But
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken...
That's right! Something so important.
Oh, really? In that case...
Understood.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this
All right.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really, really good. He had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you..." But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top quality ingredients.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler! Ding, ding, ding! Yep, it's because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway. So they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, in the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh, I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original... So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing. Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
Did you come up with that story?
Oh, no, we just,
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but... Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why from time to...
So, how do you feel now,
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city. See the people. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of work. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And thank you.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
What did you think of this year's fireworks display? I just hope this festival can be everything that people... Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. Anyway, if you have any time during the... If only I had a little more free time.
Another Lantern Traveler. It seems Leo... Is that so? Times change. Suddenly the preparations were very lengthy this time. I hope that it might be a highlight of...
Sorry.
We meet again, traveler. What a rare opportunity to meet with you here in Liyue during this. As you can see, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has, when the director is out visiting friends, at festival times, the storyteller will... Most are variations on existing legends or accounts from Then it's time marches forward. Lantern Rite is no in times of old. Today we live in a time of the things that refused traveler. I hope plans. Although... Now, I began with tea at 3. It is quite a joy to be idle.